set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see New York against New York. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. And you think about all the anticipation over the last couple months. Doris, the regular season is finally here. It is upon us.
Amen, Kevin. We have been waiting so anxiously for NBA tip-off. Obviously, you're always looking to see the movement of personnel. How well do guys who've switched organizations fit in with their respective rosters? Is somebody now a title contender? So many anxious front offices hoping they made the right decisions.
So the New York starting five. Miracle Man is out there with the prodigy. And it's James in at the 2 spot. And for New York, we've got Big Cat. He's out there with Griffin. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The pass to Simpson. Here's Odom. The 3. Sims with the rebound. At the elbow, Griffin from past the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Lets a floater go. Odom's shot, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Daniels passes to James. Back to Daniels. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Outside Landry. They set the screen. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's the prodigy. Passes to James. Odom up top, guarded by Robinson. Odom kicks to James. Offline with his 3. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. James against Griffin. Pass to Sims. Lets it go from deep. And it's Daniels with the rebound. New York trailing. Odom against Robinson. Odom, the pass to Simpson. From 13. And it's Griffin with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. And stolen by James. Pulls up for 3. It's rebounded by New York. First chance here in their inaugural game of the season to go up against New York.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
James against Griffin. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
New York's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Odom inside. Robinson on him, and he's able to get it back. Odom's shot, good. New York trailing. Outside Landry. Trying to get open is Robinson. Landry gets the bucket. Landry's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Odom dishes to James. Pass to Daniels. Here's the prodigy. There's the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Knocked loose. Robinson up top, left side, Griffin. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And that's now 6 points for Big Dog. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Crops in the layup for 2. He's got 8.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's the prodigy. Outside Odom. And here's James outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Over to the left wing. The pass to Griffin. From downtown. They get the rebound. Here's Sims. Takes the 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Simpson. Some nice passing by New York here. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Sims. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. To the paint. Here's Landry. And Landry throws it down. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start. That's for sure.
Left side Odom. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. New York ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for New York.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Griffin out there with Big Cat. Then it's Robinson, and it's Landry in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's the prodigy. A three-pointer, no good. Griffin kicks to Sims. Back to Griffin. Pass to Robinson. Shoots from the elbow. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Robinson's got the lead up to 3 now for New York. There's a screen. Trying to get open is Odom. Off target with his 3. New York leading by 3. No one near Landry as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. Landry's got 10.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
From deep, James. Landry grabs the miss. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And he jams it with authority.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Outside Odom. Pass to Simpson. Trying to get open is Odom. Got a hand on it. And the pass to Griffin. Landry with it. Right block shot. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw drops for Landry. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
New York trails by 11. Passes it to Odom. Here's the prodigy. To the inside. They need this. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. New York shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. New York leading by 10. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The shot's good.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Outside Odom. Pass to the prodigy. New York moving it around. Odom, the pass to James. Daniels with it. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Sims. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Odom dishes to James. Outside Odom. Pass to Simpson. Six on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. From deep, James, the shot, no good. And New York the other way now.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
New York calls timeout. New York trails by 13. For three. Good on the triple. He's got 7.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Sims, the pass to Robinson. Here's Sims. .158 left to play here in the second quarter. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. For New York, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Outside Odom. There's 1:47 left here in the second. James dishes to Odom. There's the pass to Simpson. Spins. It's rebounded by New York.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Back to Robinson. Now Griffin. 8 points for him. Here's Sims. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. New York trails by 14. Outside Odom. He kicks it to James. Passes it to Daniels. Back to James. There's the pick. Goes up at the stripe. 6 to shoot. Simpson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Goes up again, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for him.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The tray. The shot missing. And so it's New York with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the 2 guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
They've each been fantastic tonight, playing with fire, doing just about everything. Lots of pressure on these 2 in the second half.
I remember being the guy on a given night. Well, for me, it was all nights.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for New York.
Their work on the glass is one reason they've been in control of this game, playing bully ball. Right, Ernie?
Why would you ask me? I'm not a bully.
Yes, you are.
Ask Shaq. He's the bully.
No, you're the bully around here.
Whatever.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now here's James and New York looking at who they've got. They've got the prodigy. He's out there with the miracle man. And it's Odom in at the 5, roaming the paint. James, the pass to Odom. Pass to the prodigy. Buries it down low. The prodigy's got the first points to start out the third quarter for New York.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
New York trails by 12. Outside Odom. Down low. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 9.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Sims, the pass to Landry. Outside Robinson. Pass to Sims. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that one falls for Sims. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. New York trails by 13. Outside Odom. Tipped away. Landry kicks to Sims. The shot, no good. Great D that time from James. And so it's New York with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Odom, the pass to Simpson.
That's two really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
New York leading by 13. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And so it's New York with it, following the score by New York. They set the pick. The three-pointer off the mark.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Now the pass to Robinson. Odom with the double team. Here's Griffin. And to get open is Robinson. And Griffin with the score. The assist from Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Odom. Here's the prodigy. He's got 7. Back to Odom. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Griffin heading to the hoop. And finished off by Griffin.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Odom, the pass to Simpson. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Robinson with the block.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Drills the three-pointer.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
New York calls timeout. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Odom. Passes it to Simpson. New York, no good that time either.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Pass to Sims. Here's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Wasted no time on that one. 11 points in the game.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Dishes it to Robinson. Count that bucket.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's the screen. The three-pointer is right on target.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
With the floater, he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. 1:22 left to play in the third. Outside Odom. From 13, and again, it's New York.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
From deep. A shot by Sims, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Outside Odom. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 16.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Here's Sims. 12 points for him. Pass to Landry. Fade away. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. New York ahead, running away with it. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Robinson, big can out there with Griffin, and it's Landry in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Nice shot by James.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Nice move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here is New York. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
Griffin kicks to Sims. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And Robinson throws it down home.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. New York calls timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp. And his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position. And, boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. New York trails by 20. Outside Odom. Here's the prodigy. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And there's the pass to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's New York.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Sims. And it's good. 2 points. 19 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
High post try. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That shot by Griffin, no good. New York trails by 20. Daniels passes to James. Teardrop shot, and Griffin sends it back. Outside Landry. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. New York, no good that time either. New York leading by 22. Here's Landry. Robinson dishes to Landry. Chalk up 2 there. Landry's got 4 this quarter.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside Odom. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Passes to Simpson. Kicks it to Daniels. They could use a bucket. Shoots from the line. New York, no good that time either. New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. A second chance effort. He lays it in. He's got 21.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the paint. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Amazing individual performance, but You'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Outside Griffin. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Landry. Driving the lane. A prodigy with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
Both free throws good from Daniels. And so much great talent coming into the league, Craig, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft. That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Odom following the score by New York. Pass to the prodigy. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
New York foul. Number 30. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New York. Simpson taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Pass to Robinson. Over Odom. Bank shot, no good. There's a good screen from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.